welcome everyone. This is the second of the 4 Norse games I'm playing this week. Well, I say Norse games, there's technically 3, but one's got a kind of a two-parter to it. But this is the second individual game. This is Bad North, I believe, by Raw Fury. This game I came across, some years ago, and it just seemed like a really fun thing. You basically defend islands of various shapes, sizes, dimensions, terrains, high points, low points, tunnels, caves, beaches, against Vikings. So, no horned helmets, I'm pleased to say, in this one. The artwork style in this is really unique. It's really pleasing to the eye. There is some blood splatter, but it's kind of artistic splatter, so it's like a spray of red paint more than actual anything visceral and gory. The characters themselves are just little people. Well, not even people, they're almost like little... You'll see. Anyway, they're small, they're cute, they have helmets, shields, seals. You've got archers, or you've got pikemen, you've got those with shields and swords. And you go from one island to the next, trying to protect them from the Vikings. And every time you do, you either unlock new items. For every house that you save that doesn't get burned down by the Vikings, you get money, which you can then invest in your army to upgrade their skills. That in itself is a very strategic part of this game, because you do only have so much coins and you have so many squads to go on. And so you can sometimes end up having one really powerful squad and all the squads are still like on level 1 waiting for their investment, because it's actually really hard to do equal investment across the board, because as you upgrade things cost more coins, and so you end up spending all your coins on one particular trick but then not having the same trick for the other squads. But anyway, I quite enjoy this when I first played this. You play as a particular commander who has a particular profile and name, and on certain islands you then acquire other commanders and other squads to join your army, and then you're having all these little characters that you become quite attached to and don't want to die and try your best to protect them in battle. But hey, we'll see how it goes. So, let's start. So I think what we may do is we'll just check the settings. English. Yes, we want blood on. Controls. Effects, music. That's fine. What we will do is we'll go to play. And these are past campaigns. As you can see, one only had like 36 minutes. And that was, a good number of months, maybe even a year. Well, not even a year. Half a year ago. Actually, no, hang on. How many days were in a year? 365, so it's just over a year ago I last played this. That campaign was even longer. That campaign 4 was my first one. But I tell you what, we're going to start from the beginning, because that's the best way to do it. So, this is the Jotunn edition of the game. Sorry, PlayStation 4 God of War, they actually had the title of the edition first. You just nicked them, I'm just saying. So, we can pick which commander would like to be. Let's go on easy. Allow level restarts, yep. Tutorial, yep, because it's been a while. We're gonna go with Trin, because she looks mean. She looks grumpy, she looks like she's made to wear a bucket on her head. But anyway, we're gonna go with that. Ooh, we can set traits. She hasn't got a trait, she's got no item. I do not own this DLC yet, but we shall begin. Hopefully. Ooh, that's neat, we can change them, so it can be Domandor, Galvin, okay. Lisbeth, Felix, Ingram, Edmund, Janessa, Gladys! Oh, let's be Gladys. Let's be Gladys. Or maybe not, actually. Seeing we had to come off her. So maybe we have got it, maybe we haven't. I'm not entirely sure now. But anyway, we have got possibly one. I think you do have at least 2, generally, on the starting island. Now, the maps in this game are incredible, because they regenerate every time we start a new campaign. So no map of the islands is the same. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, these little people don't look quite like people. They're more like people that are dressed in long black sheets. But there are people. There are guys. So I'm going to rotate the camera around the island so you can see. And we're going to zoom so you can see, zoom out and zoom in. There we go, lovely close-up shot. And you can see the commanders are the ones holding the flags in the middle. Okay, so press LB to select our squad. So that's Lucan. And then we have Gladys. We have Lucan and Gladys. Gladys is yellow, Lucan is blue. Cool. So move the L marker. Yep. Command your squad to move. So I'm going to put Lucan on the front lines. And we have 2 coins in that house, so we have to defend them. So I'm going to zoom out. So we have to look out for the little boats that come out of the sea. There they are. Can you see? So what we're going to do is going to select that one, and I'm going to put him there, and then I'm going to select Gladys. Now notice as you select your troops, time slows down. That in itself is a great game mechanic because you wouldn't be able to decide that quickly in this, but it does carry on. That boat is still coming. So I'm going to put Gladys there. So if those 3 brutes do try and get up, so we're going to zoom in now so you can see. They come onto the boat, they land, and then it's all a matter of whacking and hitting. And as you can see, it's like spray paint blood. It's like paint splatter. It's not real blood to any degree. Right, let me just check. Yep, Lucan, you're still in the right shape. Now you can lose your own warriors. They will die, and you'll see that group deplete. As long as the commander survives, that troop will survive. Right, Gladys, you're going to get your first action because you need to go there. Go kick butt, Gladys. As you can see, boats come from different fronts. You can have multiple boats. These are just small ones. These are effectively runts versus runts. We're equally matched, me and the enemy. We just have to have more of them. And ta-da! As you see, we've won the game. And we get 2 gold coins for our victory. Now we've got 12 kills under our belts. It's all good. See, this is the wonderful map of the island. So the isle of our home was Mouse. And then you've got Coltor, Hassel, Flaty, and Sheep Isle. The names are remarkably similar to the names you might find in Orkney on the Hebrides. I do really like it. Ooh, excuse me. So, after your commanders have fought, they need a rest. It's called taking a turn. So you have to press, I think it's X to take a turn. And then they're restored and their profiles are back in colour again. So that's all good. So as you can see, we need to go to Coltor to go any further. As you can see down the side, you can have up to 4 commanders, therefore 4 squads at any one point. Look at the rain, isn't it pretty? So I'm going to press X to deploy. You can even hear seagulls. I love that, it's a nice touch. Right, we've got 2 big houses. This is going to be tough. So, I'm going to put you there. I'm going to put Gladys also there, because I need to keep an eye out for other enemies coming. It's important to rotate around the island, because sometimes there are other back routes that the enemy can take. So as you can see, the only way up to that top house is up that green slope. That's basically a path. So you can either be at the top or the bottom of the path, you can't be on the middle. Right, I'm glad I put Gladys on the ground because she has got troops incoming. Now, if any of my squad did get wounded or injured enough and the numbers were depleted enough, I could command my commander to go into one of those houses and they take like a 30-second break and come out with a full force again. That's the only way you regain troops in this game. Otherwise, if you're really struggling, the alternative is actually to hop into a boat that the enemy brought and flee. if any of the enemy did get past me, they would start throwing burning branches or brands to burn the houses, and if they burn the houses, right, this is what I'm going to do. Gladys is going to go there. Lucan, you're going to go into the house to heal. Gladys can take care of this. Come on, Gladys. Woohoo! Did it. Okay, so he didn't quite get full force, but he will do, because we'll end up another turn after this victory. So we killed 18, got 6 coins. That's all good. Okay, so we are going to upgrade. We are going to upgrade. Who shall we upgrade? So as you can see, you can... Oh, excuse me. You can upgrade them to become archers. Infantry, so they get better shields and better swords. Or pikes, which are great for holding back bigger enemies, which you will encounter, because the enemy type does change the more you progress, just like your ability to deal more damage and defend. They also get more abilities to defend and attack. So I know there's big brutes called berserkers, which can really only be stopped by pikemen. Infantry doesn't work, and neither does archers. They just act like pincushions. So what I generally have done in the past is I've always tried to have 1 corps of infantry and at least 1 range of archers. But I think I'm going to make at least 1 infantry for now, and then when I get to 3 squads I can make 1 archer and 2 infantry, usually. But it's always good also to have a 4th as pikeman. And it is good if you have, as you go along, you do acquire more troops, because eventually you will be outmatched. You will either have to flee or a commander will die, and thus the troop is gone and that particular character, like Gladys, may be gone forever. But that's why if you have another squad on your list that you haven't actually deployed, then you can replace them with that squad. So, Gladys, you're going to be infantry. You haven't got items, but you could upgrade them with skills. But again, as you can see with these skills, they need coins. So this is why, as I mentioned at the start, it's really quite strategic and almost brutal in almost like a business type manner, in that when you are upgrading you have to think, okay, well, if I spend these coins here, I can't spend them on that person, and if you come to 0 then you have to have so many islands under your belt again to have more money again to then invest in that skill. So you can really end up investing in maybe 1 squad at a time per island, unless you bank a lot of coins and then invest. But you do need to get to a point where you have to upgrade them, otherwise the enemies will upgrade it and you won't have them then. So it does require a lot of thought. Okay, so take a turn. Nope. Next, take a turn. As you can see, you can never go back to islands because you're progressing, you're trying to fight back the waves of Vikings that are coming out of the mist, so to speak. So, we shall go to... Now, as you can see, the dark icons indicate the type of enemy, so we're just going to go in the basic type at the minute. If it was another commander there, there'd be a flag. And as you can see on Sheep Isle, there is a question mark. And there's also a flag, a pink flag underneath, so I think that indicates there's an item there. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to Sheep Isle, but if you can look closely at the lines on the map, the lines coming down vertically, that indicates kind of the range of options you've got once you've gone an island further along. So if I go to Sheep Isle and win, I would be able to go back to Hassel because it's in a zone beyond where Kultur is. So when the horizon behind me catches up, it'll grey out Kultur, but it won't grey out Hassel. So I would be able to go to Hassel if I wanted, and then on to Flaty and to Birdsea. But we'll see how we go. So let's do Sheep Isle. Ah, there we are. So we have a local commander called Kelda. He has a suitcase for his insignia. Interesting. So let's have a look at the island. So we've got 3 properties, 2 on the high ground, 1 on the foreground. There's only 1 way up, and that is behind the first house. So let us deploy. We have Calder with us as well, so I'm going to put Lucan there. Calder, you can go there, and Gladys, you can stay up top. Because we like you there. So as you can see, the difference is Gladys now has shields. Okay, so the next troops coming in. Deploy there a bit so you can greet them, Calder. And kick some butt. Now, as you can see, these enemies have swords and shields, so these enemies have upgraded to infantry level as well. So actually, my guys have made a bit of a... Well, I've made a bit of a poor choice in that you need to go... replenish there. Gladys, you need to come down, because that was probably a bit unfair of me to put them up against you. Zoom out, make sure there are no more boats incoming. Yep, so as you can see, Calder's come out now fully enforced. He's going to go down and stand guard by the house too, just in case. Zoom in for the action, this is the final wave. Get them, guys! I've learnt not to put my enemies in the square that these enemies land. Not put my forces, I should say, in the square these enemies land, because the boats do actually ram and push my guys back a bit. So, killed 18, killed 3. So the question mark was another enemy level type. So that was their infantry level type. Okay, that's fine, that's good. Completed GP. Right, so we have now got 7 coins, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade Lucan to also infantry. That's 5, and then next Keldar will become my archers. So let's go and do hassle. Let's hassle and hassle. Okay, this is a nice little island. Again, 2 houses. One up higher, one down low. Bit of a pinnacle. Now notice on this island there's 2 different ways the enemy could get to that top house, either on the left or on the right. So I do need to go guard those staircases as well. Because if a house burns, I don't get coins. And I can't do anything. So, Keldar, you are totally staying at the top. My brave forces are going to go down. And guard the house. Let's see where you're going to land. So over there. Not sure why one little dude stayed up on top, but never mind, that's fine. If he wants to hang around there, he can do. Alright, we've got another one coming in from the aisle. Oh, now this is interesting. We've got 3 boats incoming. Come on, Lucan, finish them off. Thank you. Right, you need to get to there. Final wave. Take that. Nice. Kill 20. Got 4 coins. And got a 3rd commander. All good. Let's try Flaty, shall we? It looks cool. Haven't got enough to upgrade Calder yet. So we'll take a turn and recharge everyone. Let's try Flaty or Flatty? I'm not sure. Ooh, lots and lots of houses now. This is gonna be fun. I don't think I've played in this type of terrain before. Oh, got archers. So I'm glad I put my enemies there with shields because it helps protect them a little bit more than they would without it. Come on, Lucan, kick their bums. Thank you. Notice how my squads are a few numbers down. No, don't burn the houses. Come on, guys. You just let him walk straight out of the boat. Don't burn the houses. Final wave. Hopefully my commanders can survive this because they're running a bit low on numbers. Come on, last dude. Last dude. These 6 archers, they should go. Oh, one of my guys is gone. Get the archers, they're pipsy. Phew. Oh, that's a good coin haul. I'm glad I came here. Look at all that money. Bit harder to protect, but worth it when you get the investment back. Oh. And I have 21! I think that's the most gold that I've ever harvested in this game. I say harvested. Collected, acquired, obtained through racket money. Right, so we can totally upgrade Sell down now to archer level, I believe. Be handy. And then we've got 15, so I can do 2. So I am going to give a skill. Oops. Oh well. I've just made Gladys better in inventory. Sorry, Lucan. You'll get your skill next time round. But at least we have archers now, so that's good. So we can go to... To be honest, if you go to Bardsey, I'm not sure how you quite get back. So we'll skip Bardsey. We'll go to Suderoy. Nice little individual. No, it's 2 houses. That, no, 3, 4. Long stairway, a little under archway. Okay, cool. Perfect for keeping my archers on top. Look at Gladys, now she's got veteran status. Look at those helmets. Look at you, Gladys. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, oh, they're coming from over there. Archers, deploy against the other archers. I love how they all crouch down when they see the archers come in. That's a nice touch. One down. Third one gonna get bopped, maybe? Go bop him! Oh, these are the big brutes. Okay, archers. Here. Let's give them a warm greeting, everyone. And whoop. Very good, that's good. That means I should be able to give Lucan his skill upgrade. He's going to be able to do a climbing attack. Well, not climbing attack, sorry. Jumping attack. So take a turn. Okay, we're going to go to Mucklerow. It's raining and I can hear seagulls. Wait till we get to an island where it's stormy. You get actual lightning flashes. It's pretty intense and cool. So we've got 3 houses, relatively flat island, one way up to the top. That's nice. and lots of flora and detail. Cool. So. Oh, they're coming from the back. Just put you there just in case they decide to make a run for it. Do that, and wallop, wallop him, wallop him! Right, where's the next boat coming through? Over there. They do move remarkably quickly when you tell them to. These guys are the enemy's veteran forces because they've got exactly the same type of shield and standard assorted shield that we've got. This is just a few down, but she's still strong. Final wave. Should be over relatively quick if it's just 6 archers. And not well armoured. Don't know if you noticed, but each house, depending on the size, will give certain coins, or a certain amount of coins. The larger houses tend to be 3, individual houses tend to be 1, houses with an extension tend to be 2. So yeah.
Hey?
I'm gonna go give Kildar a boost. He's gonna become a volley attack. Let's go to Hyano. Hyano. Not sure how you pronounce it. I love how the raindrop effect on the water makes them look like tiny, 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 tiny ants. When you consider how big the ripples are, because they must have some really big raindrops up north. Come on guys, wallop them. Wallop them. Wallop them. Yeah, good girl. Okay. Come on Lucan, you can go get those archers. You can take them, I know you can. Notice how if they go beyond a certain reach, they do tend to go back to their original set location. So you do have to tell them, like, go on, get after him. Go get him. Where are you guys landing? So you're landing all the way over there. Welcome to the kill strip. I like how that boat's coming in with no one. They killed all the archers on it. Just got dead bodies on. And no, that one has as well. Woohoo! That was relatively simple. Oh, no, this isn't. This is tricky. Okay, so I'm going to send Gladys to greet that group. Lucan, you stay there. That's only one shield, dude. That's several. No, don't burn the houses! Get off my houses! Keeping archers on Lucan's side because he's not got as good armour as Gladys. I know, let's try Kildare. What's your signature move? No, there it is. Okay, got a few of them. Quick! They're gonna... They're burning the house! Don't let them burn the house! Oh, phew. Okay, it's still kind of on fire. It's gone. It's fine. It's fine. Just a little bit of smoke damage. Nothing to worry about. I got a ring of command! Nice. Because you can find items on your island hopping adventure, which can boost certain things for your commanders.
Hey?
Okay, so. What does ring of command increase maximum size? Got to 12. Yeah, Gladys. I just have an affinity. Affection for you. Is the word I was looking for. Affection, Gladys. I like you, Gladys. You're a tough nut. You're a good cookie.
Hey? Hey?
I think I'm also going to give you the skill too. Okay, cool. So let's go to Haggle, and then we're going to go to Otteron and get that recruit down to Brander, Rough Rock. Ooh, interesting. I'm trying to work out how to isle hop without losing one. Okay, I think it can be done. Right. Let's carry on. So Haggle. Nice. Like the water fuels. That's a nice touch. Lucan can handle 3 archers if they get there alive. Oh, they're already set up perfectly. I don't need to do much else. I love how you can constantly hear the waves of the ocean and their flags billowing. It's a nice touch. I do like those little things, little details. Come on, Gladys! It's 1 archer. Don't be afraid. Just charge him. Right. Final wave. Victory! 21 archers. That was a lot. Okay, let's go save this rabbit person. Person with a rabbit on the flag. They have got basic inventory, shield inventory, and archers. That's what those 3 little profiles at the top mean. I think the one on the left is the archer helmet, just white with eyes. One with the white stripe down the middle is... Actually no, on the left is their basic inventory, so it's what we met at the start, where they just have swords and nothing else. Next one up is their better equipped inventory, with proper helmets and shields, and the ones with the little spiked cone helmet, that's the archer symbol. That's what I'm interpreting anyway. But we should find out. Let's go to Otteron. We have Cordelia! Oh good. Hello Cordelia, you look a bit scared. You alright, darling? Don't worry, we're here to protect you from those big bad Vikings. Okay, so we've got a lower place, a middle ground, and a high ground. Got a little property, another little property, and then a big property on top. So most battle I think is going to be around that small one, because that's the lead up to the middle ground and then the top. Okay. But we have 4. We have 4, ladies and gentlemen, because Cordelia has joined the party. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Gladys there. I'm going to put you there, Cordelia, because you do look a little bit frightened. And Keldar, you go all the way up to the top, darling. Thank you very much. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. this work? Zoom out, make sure the bullets are coming. Left and come from the right. Look at the blood go around where Gladys was. Woohoo! We got Cordelia, who is fleet of foot. Ooh.
Hey? Hey!
She has faster movement. You sound like you'd be perfect for... inventory, I think. I don't think we're at the point yet where we need to worry about... berserkers yet.
Hey? Hey! Hey!
So we're going to Grassholm, which is, what do you know, grassy. So we've got basic shields and in archers level. That should be fine. I think we've got more than enough to accommodate them all. Ah, they're all coming from that side, okay. Time to earn your brownie points, guys. That's it, take that. Right, where are they coming from next? Where are they coming? Oh. Get him! Bop, 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 bop. Other side. Don't let them get near the houses! Beat them up, beat them up, beat them up! Ooh, I made a big mistake there, guys. I literally left the door wide open for him. Oh dear. Actually, I might set the archers back to there. Go, 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 Gladys, go, go, go! Phew! Oh, nearly a mercy disaster. Oh, I keep leaving too big a gap. I keep waiting for them to land and then I leave too big a gap. That's my mistake with that one. Oh. Oh, I need to take a turn. Ah, we've lost Crow Isle. Ooh. Okay, we'll have to go to Ragged Rock. And then down to Solnaska. Or do we go along to Brander and get...
Hmm?
Don't think I've got enough gold to grant anyone. Let's just do Ragged Rock. I do love the pan flute they've put on the soundtrack. It's really nice. Ooh, now this is nice. Look at that. A 5-point attack. Don't sneak up behind him. My boys know where you'll be. Guys, he's throwing a brand. Beat him up, quick. Nice. That looks so good.
Hey?
As it should be, because he's been serving as a second command since the beginning. Right, let's go get Solnaska free. Oh, let's take a turn first. Home of Ingram. Hello, Ingram. There's the one house. Oh no, it's the two. Oh, it's a similar house as before. Go on, Logan, kick ass. Go on, get him. Thank you. Go deal with those archers, Ingram. Nice. Hello, Dog Bomb. How are you doing? Ooh, Ingram's popular. Ooh, a new starting trait. Traits are new. They weren't around when I first started playing with this game, but they've kind of made everyone who had the base game upgrade to the Jotunn edition, so mine's now the Jotunn edition, which has the extra features of seeing the types of enemies on each island as you island hop along. Oh, I'm glad you like the look of it. It's been around for a few years. As a part-time working mum, I don't have the time to play, hence why I have time off. Like today, I'm playing. But yeah, I'm glad you like the look of it. It's quite simple, it's quite engrossing, it's fun, it's not too gory, not too violent, not a horned helmet in sight, I should say. So yeah, so now we have 5 commanders, which is good because you can only ever play 4. And it's good to have spares, because if one of them sadly dies, then you've got someone to replace them. There's nothing worse than going to an island, having 2 out of 3 commanders die, and then going back and finding the only commander you've got left is of low quality. And this is the thing with the upgrade system. You have to be really careful that you don't over-invest in one person, because if that person does die, then you've lost it all. But equally, it means you're back to square basic ranks and features. So yeah. So I have got 7. So we've got 2 inventory, 1 archer. Let's make Ingram another archer, shall we? Just because we can. There we go, Ingram. Did your bit. Well done. So got that. Take a turn to rest them all. Right, we need to go back up and try and get another recruit from Rough Rock, but we need to go through Skerry, and then Kniver, or Kniver. Don't ask me how you pronounce these names, they're all made up. They're slightly Orkney-esque in their names, which I like. It's nice, because Orkney is just a gaggle of islands. So yeah. Oh, my bracelet's attached to my jumper. That's not good. Oh well. I will unbuckle myself later on. We're gonna finish around 4 o'clock because my phone battery isn't lasting that long, so I won't be able to see or read anyone's chat. Plus, I have still got unpacking to do, and then of course I got to pick up my toddler. Parenthood duty awaits, so let's see how far we can get in the last 15 minutes or so. Let's see if we can get to Rough Rock by then. So let's go to Scary. So it seems like we're going to fight one type of enemy, and I think that's the archer type icon. I think. I'm still trying to work out the icon logistics of everything. Cool. No problem with lurkers. Most of the time I'm just talking to myself. I don't stream often. If you look at my Twitch profile, you'll see how far apart the videos are. And most of it is just me talking to myself and squealing with delight when I do something good or something bad happens. So, anyway, look at this lovely island. I love the trees. Just the game devs who made this beautiful aesthetic deserve a round of applause. They really do. It's really quite pretty. I don't see why anyone would want to burn them, but I also see why people want to live there, so it's all good. So we have 3 levels. 3 levels, 1 house. Let's do this. Let's see. We've got 2 archers, 2 infantry. Yep. We will give Cordelia a break, and we'll have Ingram on board. Deploy! Okay, inventory to the bottom, because that makes sense logistically. We'll have 1 archer group in the middle for extra firepower. Right, they can really only comb at this comb. I can't speak English, you wouldn't believe it, but I am English, I just can't speak the language. Yeah, these are the archer types. They've got the coned helmets. So let's move my guys in a bit, just so they don't think they can run off and burn my houses like bad Vikings they are. Bop. I love how the swords all look like bop sticks. Relatively easy. I'm glad you've enjoyed lurking, Dogbomb. That's good. I wish I had more time to watch Twitch streams and gamers and D&D groups that I follow, but I simply don't, so often time I'm just watching them on demand on playback. Usually via YouTube. Because I don't actually subscribe to many on Twitch. I follow them, but I don't subscribe to them. So, mainly because I don't have the time to watch them chat live, so. Yeah. Come on guys, you can do this. These are easy peasy people. Easy peasy people. Let's have a row of archers and a row of infantry. What a welcome party. Take that, and that, and that. And 1 survived! Not for long. That's good. 3 coins, I'll take it. 24 archers. Whew. What a kill score. Okay, right. Let's rest everybody up. Right, we're going to Kniever. We're going to that island anyway, and there's going to be a new mystery enemy. That's why near the enemy symbols underneath the name there's a question mark. And I'm really hoping that isn't the berserker type, because the berserkers are huge, infantry don't really stop them well, and arrows just turn them into a pincushion and they just carry on. What only stops berserker types is pikes, and I don't have pikemen yet. Because I still don't have enough coins to turn Cordelia into a pikeman. Oh no, Cordelia's infantry. I don't have any other infantry to turn into pikemen. Then so That's that problem solved. I couldn't have pikemen even if I wanted. Fair enough. Yeah, that's what I like. This is the weird thing about the game, I think, especially as you're playing solo, if you do happen to be like me and just happen to like talking to yourself, generally anyway, whether you're streaming or not, you can give voices to things. You can say, Gladys, charge! Or Kilda, shoot that bow! Kind of thing. But anyway, cool. So, island, we have a very tall island. We've got 2 little houses on the bottom, 1 big house on the top, a tiny little middle ground. Ooh, a tiny little middle ground, and a little bit of a sideway platform. And a set of pretty waterfalls at the back. As you do, endlessly pouring water into the sea. Fair enough. No, I don't care whether there's no sea. Well, not no sea. There's no river to fund these waterfalls. They just happen to be there anyway. It's cool. It's a nice touch of fantasy to it. That it's not realistic to the point of realism. It's just realish to look like a nice terrain. Anyway. So what we're going to do is, I think we are going to stick with this combination, because if it's the enemy I think it is, the more firepower we've got. I'd rather have arrows coming from above as well as behind. Right. Deploy. Right, you're going to go over there when I can move the cursor there. And you are going to come here. Go there as well. I'm going to keep you archers close by because I don't trust this island. It looks funny. Okay, here they come. It's a boat full of archers. Round up. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Alright, where's the next one? Oh, shield dudes. Right. You will not get past me. I refuse. That's nice. Nicely finished. Just to form another wall of shields. I do love the blood detail. I mean, I don't know why I turn it off, because it's not that gory. It just looks like someone spilled some red paint. Or my toddler's been let loose with a red paintbrush. Oh, now this, okay. Dog Bob, are you watching? This is the enemy I was afraid of. This is the enemy that I call berserkers, because they are brutes. And I didn't notice that there was that little back passage there. Look at those bad boys. Woo! Actually do look a little bit scary. And they're really bad at killing my dudes. Really bad at killing my dudes. Look at the blood splatter on him. Way, we finally got him. Phew. Okay, 2 more incoming. 2 more incoming. Right, now I know I need to find some pikemen. So it's a good thing we're going to recruit someone new, because I badly need pikemen. It's pikemen just prodding them away. Yay, we did it! Phew. Ooh, some big guys. Okay, let's go to Rough Rock, where we now know we will face berserkers. Let's do this. Let's do Rough Rock. Come on. We can do it. None of my guys are going to die. It's not going to happen. Right, so yeah, we'll stick with my elitist infantry and Deirdre, who's going to have very, very, very low armor and very low attack points. Oh, but let's first look at this island. It's very pretty. It's actually two-toned. It's more orangey purple on top and green underneath. We've got a lot of houses down there to protect, and thankfully there is the only one route up, but it's a long route up. So archers, you're staying firmly up there. Infantry, you're going to be all over that stairway. If you can. Oh gosh, this is going to be interesting. Right. Deploy! Okay, who is it first? They're coming from that direction. They're only archers, so that's relatively alright. So actually, I'm going to switch down there, Deirdre, so you can get some experience points. Not that you do, but just because I like the game mechanic of game experience. And if you're in my army, you need to earn your way up to the top. You don't get gold spent on you if you don't make kills. So go on. Come on, Deirdre. After those archers. Go, 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 get them. Okay, right, Deirdre. Now you can run all the way back up the stairs. Okay, let's see. Gladys, I'm gonna make you do your super power jump move. You're gonna do it there. This is where we're gonna wait for in slow-mo. In 3. Okay, it's gonna be a long time till 2. Okay. This plunge is going to do some good damage to these big bad boys. Just need for them to land. Look at the arrows, slow-mo! Just little sticks. Oh, we got one. Plus, if you ever listen when my enemy's fighting near the sea, if some of them dying get pushed into the sea, you hear a bubble noise. It's really quite nice. Come on, get out the boat so I can jump on top of you. Yeah, that rattle, he really sorted them out. I like that. You can only use it so often though. You can't have all of your commanders jumping off at the same time. Speed around, make sure I know where the boat's coming up. Lucan, this is your time to shine. Nearly there. 1, 2, 3. Come on, out the boat. Done. No more boats creeping up. Oh my giddy aunt. That's a lot of berserkers. Right, it's a good thing Gladys has got her jumping skills recharged. Although actually I've suddenly thought he's not landing there, is he? He's landing all the way over here. Oh, 4 big berserkers. Ooh. The fight for Rough Rock. Is it Rough Rock? I can't remember. I can't remember what rock we're on. Oh, it is Rough Rock, because that's where Deirdre is. Silly me, I forget all the names of these places. There's so many islands. You're jumping from so many. Right, which way are you going, berserkers? Oh, you're going that way, aren't you? No, that's it. Come on in. Come on in. Ready, steady, jump! Well done! Oh, that was a relief. 8 berserkers. Woo. And we got Deirdre, who apparently is sure-footed. Cool. So we have Cordelia, who's fast-footed, and now Deirdre, who is sure-footed. I'm seeing a theme here. Cool. Right, so we can finally upgrade. It was Rough Rock. Oh, my memory didn't fail me. Right, we are totally making...
Hey. Hey.
Deirdre, you're gonna be pikeman. And we're gonna make you experienced pikeman because I just can. Oh, right. I think that we've made some good progress there. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 islands there in an hour and a half. So you can make some fair progress, and I'm going to tell you now, I have never made it to the very end of this map. I don't know how many islands you have to do to get to the end. I know at some point, as well as meeting berserkers, you meet some very rogue, sneakish type enemies that can be quite brutal. So I think the furthest I've got, I did eventually have to start fleeing from island to island because I couldn't survive enough to win it and there win the gold. And then eventually over time my commanders all died and I failed. But that's the beauty of the game. You can just carry on playing, or you can stop and save and have a break. There are multiple save slots, and each map in each save slot will be different. So you won't meet the same layout of islands. They might have the same names, but there might be different shapes, different terrains, and so on. So yeah, that is me done because my phone is about dead. So I am going to call it quits. Thank you to anyone who has been watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you like listening to me natter on, guess what? There's more of this tomorrow, because tomorrow is another day off. So it's another day to game, and tomorrow's game is of the Assassin's Creed ilk, and it's the Discovery Tour of the Viking Age, their free expansion without combat. So combat free expansion to their AC Valhalla game. Discovery Tour is awesome, especially if you like history. It marries fact with their fictional recreation of places, and I'll be focusing on Jorvik, which is the northern capital of the north back in the day, otherwise known as York, before New York was a thing. And I'll also be taking you on a trip to Asgard, because you can visit the realm of the Norse gods in their Discovery Tour campaign too. So that's what I'll be playing tomorrow morning, 9:30 till 12:30 British Standard Time. We're in autumn now, so we may have to plus an hour, depending on what time zone you are watching from. And then after lunch, I'm taking a bit of a longer lunch tomorrow because I've got some parenting things to do, grown-up stuff. At 2:30, from 2:30 till 5, I will be continuing my ongoing adventure as Eivor, their female Eivor, in their actual main story, AC Valhalla campaign. So you'll have a bit of combat-free, a bit of a really light history lesson going around Jorvik, seeing the wonderful facts and images they bring up, and meeting characters based on artifacts and records that they've used. They've really done their research, really pulled in a huge stellar cast of researchers and historians and those who know things to make the game. And of course, their mythology is very done with a lot of creative license, because there's no definite vision of Midgard and Asgard and the gods. It's all interpreted. And in the afternoon, you will you'll follow along as I and Eivor continue our campaign to conquer all of England and follow the assassin's way and whatnot. And I'll be riding, sailing, and definitely raiding. I'm just admiring the wonderful scenery and seeing what Anglo-Saxon life is like, or supposedly like, in that age. So I do hope you can join me then. Thank you very much for watching. Ta-ta for now.